kynhun juki Samla Thukthuk Tibetan kabalami na bumlapas haka puar tarik Naiwieng ka khappud India-Tibet ha Arunachal Predesh haka jingiaid lynti shaki tylli ki nongbah kari India kila pynbna ha Shillong. President Tibetan Youth Congress Gonpo Dhundup iathuh ha nongthoh Khubor ha Shillong yaki jingthmu jong kani ka kynhun Thukthuk bike rally kylleng ki nongbah kari India kilong ban pynbna pyrthei yaka jingleh tohmet ka sorkar China yaki jaitbynriew kari Tibet kibala penjat bat penduk thiau ya kedustur keriti jong kini ki jaitbynriew. Ban kerpat ya kiri ka pyrthei ban kershan ya ki jaitbynriew Tibet ban yo biang ya ka jingleh luit bapura na ka sorkar China kabala thombor ya kari Tibet mynta la palat riu pusan senem tam. Ban keang persha ya ka jing penjat jong ka sorkar China ya ka memariang ha kylleng kari Tibet. Kani ka kynhun ki Samla Tibet ka kerpat di kinong yalam kari India ban penpau persha ya ki jing ban ben bat jing thombor jong ka sorkar China ya ki jaitbynriew kari Tibet. Kini ki mat jing dawa ba kini ki Samla ki kerpat ya kiri ka pyrthei ban kershan lem ya ki jing angnut jong ki pat ba ha Tibet loong u Gonpo Dhundup.
Wake yellow! Wake yellow! Wake yellow!
All the media personnel for accepting our invitation to coming here to cover this important political rally which is organized by Tibetan Youth Congress. So this is the bike rally campaign which is organized by Tibetan Youth Congress on 22nd of November 2024 from the Bumla. So Bumla is the border between Tibet and India, so which is situated in the Thukthuk district of Arunachal Predesh. So we started the campaign on 22nd. So the very purpose of TYC for organizing this campaign is we have a three major objectives. First one is the Chinese Communist government. After illegal occupation of our nation, currently they are introducing a very harsh and the kind of cultural genocide policy. So the very purpose of that policy is to eliminate the very identity of Tibetan people. So we are very much concerned with the cultural genocide policy which is introduced by the so-called PRC, People's Republic of China. So with this campaign, we are drawing the support from India and international to give pressure for the Chinese government to cease or to stop the ongoing cultural genocide in Tibet. And second, with this campaign, we will be traveling to more than 20 Indian states. In terms of kilometer, we are covering more than 20,000 kilometers. With this, the second objective and the message that we want to convey is we want to thank government and people of India for the solidarity and support that we received for last more than 6 decades. Meanwhile, we also want to request and urge Indian parliamentarian to have a resolution in support of a statement saying that Tibet was an independent country and it was illegally occupied by the Chinese Communist government. And third, our objective is to highlight the deteriorating environment issue of Tibet. So with the geographical unique location of Tibet, we are known to be the third pole. So since the Chinese occupation of Tibet for the last 6 decades, China is polluting Tibet environment. China is doing all kind of illegal mining in our area. They are doing the deforestation, especially they are just diverting and polluting the rivers, which is the lifeline for the many of the downstream nation. So we are very much concerned with the deteriorating environment issue of Tibet, and we are also convincing the message that the Tibet environment issue is not just for the Tibetan people, but for the global eco-balance. It's very much important to maintain or to keep Tibet environment safe and sound. So the third objective of Tibetan Youth Congress, this bike rally, is regarding the Tibetan environment. So with the three objectives, we have started the campaign. Today is our 15th day. So we are here in Shillong. So we had, in the morning, we have interaction with our local community here. So this is the press conference that we are doing. So we are also expecting to interact with some of the local leaders here. And tomorrow we are heading towards the Shillong in West Bengal. So this campaign will be continue for next 2 months.
How many so today?
Thank you. So far we have traveled to the 4 Indian states, northeastern Indian states. We started from Arunachal Predesh and then we head towards Assam, and we stayed 2 days in Nagaland, and yesterday we reached here in Meghalaya in Shillong. So far we traveled to the 4 Indian states. Yeah.
What are the main areas that you are going to cover? Because there are big states in India.
So, as I mentioned earlier, we are traveling to the more than 20 Indian states, which includes if you look at the main names, we will be traveling to the Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Maharashtra, Gujarat, and if you look at the South India, Karnataka, and Kerala, like Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, and all, yes. So, we are concluding this program, the whole rally, in New Delhi. So, that will be after 2 months. Thank you.
Right from the start.
Yes. So this was the rally. We have 11 bikers. They are from the 7 different places where we have regional Tibetan Youth Congress. In total of this program, this whole rally, we have 15 people. So 11 bikers, 3 from the Central Executive Committee, our Joint Secretary and our media officer and me. And we have 1 mechanic at the technical engineering who is dealing with the services work. So in total, we have 15.
You said
We had the advocacy in New Delhi. The winter session is going on. So some of representatives from our NGO, especially from Tibetan Youth Congress, our General Secretary who was leading the program. So we interacted with more than 30 Indian parliamentarians, out of which we have interacted. So we have informed about this campaign. As I mentioned earlier, so we are expecting and we are requesting Indian parliamentarians to have a resolution in support by saying that Tibet was an independent country. It was illegal occupied by Chinese Communist government. Meanwhile, we also want to convey the message that historically Tibet was an independent nation. So we were considered as a buffer state for many centuries. There was no direct clash between India and China before 1959. After we lost our country, the China became the immediate neighbor for India. Since then, there is a continuous infiltration with the Chinese expansionist policy. There's an infiltration in all the Himalayan belt from Ladakh to Arunachal Predesh. For more than 3,000 kilometers, we have a border with Tibet. So it's for the India's national security, it's very much important to Tibet be an independent nation. So while we are having this rally, we raise the slogan that Tibet ki azadi, Bharat ki suraksha. Tibet independent is India's security. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you those media who attend and concerned about the Tibet cause. So I'll give you a brief introduction on Tibetan Youth Congress. And Tibetan Youth Congress has been established in 1970 on the October 7th. And the Tibetan Youth Congress is the largest diaspora community organization in Tibetan community. And we have around 89 chapters globally in 14 different countries. And we mainly focus on Tibetan political activism in Tibetan community and international level. Likewise, we do different campaigns type of like a political relays, a bike relays, hunger strikes, and also we do social service activities. And since 1970 now, it's been almost 54 years, the Tibetan Youth Congress still do works on Tibetan political related things and to have more activities in Tibetan communities. And we are mainly generated with the Tibetan youth, and we started from the age of 14 and above that, everyone in Tibetan communities are Tibetan Youth Congress members, and we have around 38,000 members in globally. So it's the brief introduction, and later on our President Gonpo will speak on our bike rally campaign.